Gloria Tang Tzk, better known by her stage name GM, is a Chinese one-quarter Hong Kong one-quarter per male singer-songwriter, and musician. The stage name is an acronym for Get Everybody Moving. Her debut music release, the self-titled EP GM, brought her the attention of the music industry, winning her the title of Best New Artist. She has now debuted 3 additional studio-recorded albums, a best-of album, and is now on her second world tour. She is also one of Hong Kong's top-selling artists and was titled 2012 IFPI Hong Kong Top-Selling Female Artist. GEM's fan base is not restricted to Hong Kong, China and the Greater China, with a wide range of fans from USA, Canada, Australia and other Southeastern Asian countries. She is now conducting her own concert world tour. Biography = 1991-2008, Early life = Gloria Tang Tzk was born in Shanghai and moved to Hong Kong at the age of 4. Her mother graduated from Shanghai Conservatory of Music, her grandmother taught her to sing, her uncle played the violin and her grandfather played the saxophone for an orchestra. GEM's own musical life began when she was 5, and she appeared on educational television for Mandarin when she was 7. GEM started writing songs as a composer at the age of 5, entering many singing competitions, winning inter-school singing competitions. When she was 13, she achieved a grade 8 in piano. In 2006, GEM entered the Spice It Up competition in which she won first place. She caught the attention of her now manager, Tan Chang, who offered her a contract with Hummingbird Music, thus becoming a professional singer at 16. GEM graduated from Heap Wo Primary School and True Light Girls College in Yau Ma Tei, Hong Kong, scoring 21 points on the HKCE. GEM continued with her education at the Hong Kong Academy for Performing Arts in Acoustics, as a part-time student. However, her busy schedule made her unable to attend classes frequently, and she decided to quit the course during the first half of 2009. 2008, debut album GEM = GEM was highly successful in 2008, her debut year, winning 10 major awards. GEM released her first EP featuring the award-winning song, Where Did You Go? GEM won the Gold New Female Singer Award from CRHK Ultimate 903, becoming the first minor to win the award. The media gave GEM nicknames such as a 2 and a 2 AA, meaning girl with giant lungs, and the young diva with giant lungs respectively because of her vocal range, and she had performed songs by Whitney Houston and Bianca. Copyright = 2009-2010, 18. In May 2009, GEM went to Los Angeles, to record her first studio album, 18. With Hummingbird co-founder and producer Lupo Groening. Upon her return to Hong Kong in December, GEM proceeded to travel to Toronto and Richmond Hill in Canada for her first mini-concert in Canada, and held an autograph session in Pacific Mall. In the same year, GEM appeared in 2 feature films, Love Connected and Trick or Cheat, and demonstrating her acting skills on the wide screen. In May 2010, GEM stayed in Taiwan for 10 days to promote the Taiwanese edition of 18. After the promotional tour, GEM returned to Los Angeles to record her next album, My Secret, with her producer. The album was recorded in a span of 10 days in Santa Monica. During her time in LA, GEM has also appeared at the U.S. Swimming National Open Water Swimming Championships in Long Beach, California, as a youth ambassador for Project Kaizu. During 2009, GEM held her first concert, 18 Live, from 20 to November 22 at Hong Kong International Trade and Exhibition Centre Star Hall. Originally, the concert was slated for 2 nights, however, due to its popularity, an extra performance was added on November 22. The concert also featured guests such as Jan Lam, who has previously worked with GEM. For the song E-Pound registered trademark E2EE carat squared, a pound, and Justin Lowe, who sang the first performance of AA plus or minus EA with GEM. At the concert = 2010-2011, My Secret = in 2010. GEM released her third album My Secret, with the majority of songs and lyrics written by herself, and became the top-selling album in Hong Kong, outselling Taylor Swift's album Speak Now. On November 1, GEM released her album Box Set My Secret box set, featuring her hits Get Over You, Good to Be Bad, and My Secret. The album also features 3 songs sung in Cantonese and 7 sung in Mandarin. When the album was released to be pre-ordered online, the overwhelming amount of online traffic caused the website to freeze and crash. The album proceeded to do extremely well on the Hong Kong music charts, with 4 of the singles reaching number 1. One of GEM's tracks on one of her albums was chosen to be used as the theme song for Solar Project, an event organized by RTHK that encourages young people in Hong Kong to make use of their summer. GEM was also approached to sing the theme song to the Japanese animated film The Bororo Rieti. The film proved to be a success in the box office, winning Best Animated Film in 2010 at the 34th Annual Japanese Film Awards. The album became the best-selling album in 2010, and won Most Popular Mandarin Single 2010 with AINY, Most Popular Female Artist of China 2011, Most Popular Female Artist of China 2011, and the award of Outstanding Hong Kong Singer-Songwriter 2011. The success of My Secret established GEM as a singer-songwriter, which led to a sold-out world tour in 2011. 2012-2014, XPOSED and XXX World Tour during April 2011, just weeks before GEM's sold-out concert at the Hong Kong Coliseum in May, GEM's grandmother died. She had never watched her granddaughter perform. In memory, GEM dedicated a part of her concert especially to her grandmother, and sang Josh Groban's You Raise Me Up, thanking her for her endless love and support. Since then, one front row seat at each of her concerts has been left vacant for her grandmother. The song AA or One Shan Or, which features on GEM's 2012 album XPOSED, was written about GEM's grief and the realizations her grandmother's death eventually led her to. On June 27, 2012, GEM worked iTunes Live at Hong Kong and performed with Jason Mraz during his Love is a Four-Letter Word tour, along with Khalil Fong at the Hong Kong World Expo, in anticipation of her album release XPOSED on iTunes. GEM was chosen by iTunes itself to represent 13 Asian countries, and performed a bilingual rendition of Lucky with Jason Mraz himself. The clip was posted on the Chinese website Sino and Tudor. The album, which represents a more mature side of GEM, featured the chart-topping lead single Someday I'll Fly, the second song What Have You Done and latest single Miracle, which were all done by the singer-songwriter. On the day of its digital release, which was an iTunes exclusive only, GEM's album was featured on the front of the iTunes Store and her single reached number 9 on the top 10 positions within the first 2 days, outselling Linkin Park. GEM's single What Have You Done reached number 1 on 4 of Hong Kong's music charts, CRHK Ultimate 903, Metro Radio Pop Chart 997, with the album reaching number 1 on most of Hong Kong's radio charts. The album maintained the number 1 position for 5 weeks and the album XPOSED proceeded to reach number 1 on RTHK's Global Chinese Pop Chart and E-Degree. On July 8, GEM held an album signing at the Hong Kong Mall APM, which attracted more than 1,000 fans to attend. The box set XPOSED was also released 2 days later. At the end of July, GEM began her promotional tour in Taiwan and held her first Taiwanese concert in Riverside, Taiwan. On September 7, GEM released her music video for her track Miracle. On December 29, 2013, GEM revealed on her Facebook and Weibo that she will participate in the Chinese singing competition I Am a Singer along with fellow singers such as Gary Chaw, Phil Chang and hometown singer Zhao Bishang of Changsha. In the second episode, aired on January 10, 2014, she gained popularity through her performance of the song Or, a song originally sung by Chinese rock star Wang Feng, which also increased her online presence in China as her Weibo followers increased almost tenfold. In the third episode, aired on January 17, 2014, she reached first place by singing a cover of Intoxicated. GEM's popularity rose in China after I Am a Singer aired. On the fourth episode aired on January 24, 2014, with the addition of her piano performance, she was once again ranked first place. She was the first to reach first place twice consecutively within a single round in the history of the show. Throughout the show, she showed great versatility in her range of music styles, from languages, performance methods and musical styles. On April 4, 2014, she came second overall, losing to Han Lei, but she is the highest-ranked female artist for Series 2 and for the entire history of the show, so she was crowned the Queen of Singers. 2015, upcoming album On June 24, 2015, GEM revealed on her Facebook and Weibo that she will participate in the Chinese version of the Celebrity Amazing Race along with fellow singer Jing Chang. On September 17, 2015, GEM released new song Moment. Artistry. Online presence. With the help of Hummingbird Music, GEM has successfully gained a large online audience. GEM started her own personal YouTube channel Blog in July 2008, and has since gained just under 60,000 subscribers in the span of 4 years. GEM has fans from Taiwan, Macau, US, Australia, Great Britain and other parts of Asia. Through the means of social media, Hummingbird Music and GEM created a new business model that uses the internet as a tool to promote their music. Combining the elements of creativity and the success of viral videos, Hummingbird Music came up with the idea of My Secret Puzzle. My Secret Puzzle is a competition, consisting of 6 interactive videos. To win the competition, the user must solve the clues and meanings hidden behind these viral videos. The 5 winners of the competition would have the opportunity of having GEM guests sing at their own home. The competition received an overwhelming response, and inspired GEM to promote even more interactive videos and games on her personal website. With the successes of My Secret Puzzle, GEM featured a special surprise inside her album box set My Secret Box Set, which featured a special interactive cardboard code. The code, when paired with a webcam application on her official site, would provide her fans with a unique interactive video of GEM performing her single My Secret. Philanthropy. GEM has acted as the ambassador for many charity organizations and events. As a role model for Chinese youth, GEM supports the Project Kaizu, a non-profit organization focused on increasing awareness of the scale of marine debris and the solutions for both prevention and cleanup. Acting as an ambassador for Changing Young Lives Foundation, GEM worked with the foundation to protect children from abuse, neglect and exploitation, ensuring that they are kept safe at all times, enough shelter, food, healthcare and education. During the press conference in July 2011, GEM called for everyone's awareness and care towards the underprivileged children as well as their family. She hoped to spread out the message through her fans to a wider range of society, and promised that she will continue to support the foundation. Environmental conservation have also been a key focus for GEM. In 2013, GEM was appointed as the ambassador of WWF HK Earth Hour 2013, as well as the ambassador for Shark Savers HK. Touring. GEM Get Everybody Moving World Tour. In May 2011, GEM began her world tour GEM Get Everybody Moving World Tour, and performed in more than 9 cities around the world. The tour showcased more than 10 shows, including cities such as Hong Kong, Macau, Guangdong Province, Australia, Toronto and US. Tickets for each of the 3 shows in Hong Kong were sold out in less than 15 minutes, and even caused the server of the website to crash. As there was a high demand for more shows, GEM added an additional 2 nights at the Hong Kong Coliseum in September 2011. Tickets for the additional shows were sold out in less than 45 minutes. In March 2012, GEM represented Hong Kong in 3 of the Asia Music Connection 2012 shows. She sung with Naoto Inti Raymi, Danson Tang and Crowd Lu in Japan, Taiwan and Hong Kong during the Asia leg of the tour. GEM Get Everybody Moving World Tour concert venues. GEM began the first leg of her world tour on May 14, 2011 in Hong Kong at the Hong Kong Coliseum. GEM performed 3 shows back-to-back, and was named the youngest female singer to grace the Coliseum. On August 27, GEM held her first Australian concert at the Sydney Entertainment Centre. GEM began the second leg of her world tour Get Everybody Moving 2011 on September 9 in Hong Kong, performing 2 shows at the Hong Kong Coliseum. On October 15, GEM held her first concert at the Gwangju Gymnasium, filling the stadium with more than 10,000 fans. On December 16, GEM had her first Canadian performance in Vancouver, Canada. 3 days later, on December 19, GEM had her second Canadian performance in Toronto. GEM began the third leg of her tour in April 2012 in China, performing at Foshanqi in Panyu. In May 2012, GEM had her first U.S. performance in Reno, Nevada, USA. XXX Live concert In mid-January 2013, Hummingbird Music announced the launch of GEM World Tour in 2013. First stop was a 5-night show at the Hong Kong Coliseum, from April 16, 2013. On September 21, 2013, GEM held her second tour concert in Gwangju, in the Gwangju Gymnasium, and in 2014, she had successfully conducted GEM XXX Live World Tour. She is even having her world tour in America and Canada at the end of the year. XXX Live concert was choreographed by well-known Australian choreographer, Alvin De Castro. GEM Freelance Tour In late 2011, GEM started to plan for her freelance tour, whereby she would be on paid work experience to work at different industries to gain more non-music related work history, because she became a full-time singer at 16, and had never worked prior to that. Episode 1 and 2 On February 24, GEM released the first episode of the series. The episode showcased GEM working at a juice stand in Causeway Bay. GEM took on the role of making pancakes and fruit juices to a crowd of fans. On March 22, GEM worked as a weather anchor for Asia Television Limited. The episode gave a behind-the-scenes look into the world of broadcasting. GEM's weather segment was featured after the evening news. Episode 3 On the third episode of the freelance tour, GEM decided to work as a domestic helper. GEM explained that she wanted to experience their working conditions and lifestyle, since these domestic workers have taken on such a profound and an important role in Hong Kong's lifestyle. The trailer of the episode was posted on May 18, while the full episode was broadcast on May 21. The episode received a lot of attention from the media, and was featured in the newspaper Apple Daily, entitled GEM Speaking for the Minorities. Episode 4, 5, 6 and 7, during her fourth episode, GEM attempted it working as a professional motorcyclist, but she also took time out to become an excavator operator. In the fifth episode of the tour, GEM took on several summer jobs in the area of sales and services. These jobs ranged from working at an ice cream truck, 7 to 11 convenience store shopkeeper and salesperson for Maybelline. On the sixth episode of the freelance tour, GEM worked in Apple Daily, where she is the editor for the footages of her recent awards ceremony, and voiceover artist for Next Media Animation. On the seventh episode of the freelance tour, GEM worked in My Po Nature Reserve as an educational officer for World Wildlife Fund. Brand new star, aside from being a singer, songwriter and performer, GEM has also had an active role in discovering new artists. In 2010, GEM and her music label Hummingbird Music launched an online singing competition Brand New Star, which attracted many young and talented artists in Asia who entered the competition. GEM was a judge of the competition, and announced that the prize was a chance to work with music producer Lupo Groening. The Borore Rieti theme song, GEM was asked to rewrite a Chinese version of the theme song for the Japanese animated film The Borore Rieti. Rieti is a 2010 Japanese animated fantasy film directed by Hayao Yonebayashi, written by Hayao Miyazaki and Keiko Niwa and produced by Studio Ghibli. The film is based on British novelist Mary Norton's novel The Borrowers, which was written in 1955. I Am a Singer Season 2. On December 29, 2013, GEM revealed on her Facebook and Weibo that she will participate in the Chinese singing competition I Am a Singer along with fellow singers such as Gary Chaw, Phil Chang and hometown singer Zhou Bishang of Changsha. In the second episode, aired on January 10, 2014, she gained popularity through her performance of the song Or, a song originally sung by Chinese rock star Wang Feng, which also increased her online presence in China as her Weibo followers increased almost tenfold. In the third episode, aired on January 17, 2014, she reached first place by singing a cover of Intoxicated. GEM's popularity rose in China after I Am a Singer aired. On the fourth episode aired on January 24, 2014, with the addition of her piano performance, she was once again ranked first place. She was the first to reach first place twice consecutively within a single round in the history of the show. Throughout the show, she showed great versatility in her range of music styles, from languages, performance methods and musical styles. On April 4, 2014, she came second overall, losing to Han Lei, but she is the highest-ranked female artist for Series 2 and for the entire history of the show, so she was crowned the Queen of Singers. The Amazing Race. On June 24, 2015, GEM revealed on her Facebook and Weibo that she will participate in the Chinese version of the Celebrity Amazing Race along with fellow singer Jing Chang. Endorsements. Dove. On April 28, 2014, GEM was confirmed to be endorsing Dove chocolate in China. Later on May 13, 2014, she was endorsing the product along with famous South Korean actor Kim Soo-hyun. They made a 3-minute commercial called A Florin Csh Isha Yen, and it gained huge fame. Due to the fame gained, more than 10 million units were sold in 3 days. On August 5, 2014, the commercial had more than 30 million views. On August 13, 2014, the commercial had more than 130,000 comments. Filmography. Discography. EP, GEM, Studio Album, 18. My Secret, XPOSED, a Permeli compilation album, the best of 2008 to 2012, concert album, Get Everybody Moving Concert 2011, XXX Live. Television appearances. 2008 2009 2010 2012 Music Pop Chart. A charted May 2010 in Taiwan and went to number 1 in KKBOX Hong Kong in September 2001. B bolded word refers to number 1 single. C represents the song. S is are still on chart, album sales chart. Performances. 2008 June, August, September, December performance, Langham Place Live Show, August 31st, Causeway Bay Live Show, October 9th. Causeway Bay Pedestrian EP signing, November 21st, GEM Backstage Live, December 13th, Langham Place GEM EP signing. 2009 February 9th, AR Cube D concert guest, April, Leo Kui Fever concert guest, April 12th, Easter GEM Party, September 3rd, CD Bar, San Miguel X GEM Summer Party, September 6, Emax, GEMX Jason Chen MOOV Musical, September 20th, a plus or minus a plus or minus a plus or minus a to the first E Florin Cube DC unregistered trademark a 1/2 OEA Cube DO 10 Florins October, the Hong Kong University of Science and Technology registered trademark EO paragraph COEA 1/4. A plus or minus EO 14 Florins November, IT Loves GEM Mini Concert, €20 November 22nd, 18 Live 2009 Concert, December 16th, GEMX Jonathan Wong, Sing. Compose. Jump, December 28th, GEM Toronto 18 Mini Concert. 2010 March 27th, REI Cube DEO 7 Florins May, Guangzhou Rose Gaga Hennessy Artistry, May 8th, Shenzhen Rose Gaga Hennessy Artistry, July 30th, GEMX Mr. Permel E, Shea Cube D. A Degree, August 13th, GEM Live in Macau, December 31st, Macau Fisherman's Wharf New Year's Eve Party. 2011 €14 May 16th, GEM Get Everybody Moving 2011 Concert, June 25th, Macau Forum A unregistered trademark concert, August 27, GEM Get Everybody Moving Australia concert, 9 Euro September 10, GEM Get Everybody Moving 2011 concert part 2, October 15, GEM Get Everybody Moving Guangzhou concert, October 22, GEM Get Everybody Moving Macau concert, October 29, Langham Place Live Stage, December 16, GEM Get Everybody Moving Vancouver concert, December 19, GEM Get Everybody Moving Toronto concert, December 31, Macau Fischer Mana Euro unregistered trademark S Wharf. New Year's Eve party. 2012 April 21, GEM Get Everybody Moving Foshan, April 29, GEM Get Everybody Moving Panu, May 26, GEM Get Everybody Moving Reno, Nevada, USA, September 16, GEM, XPOSED album signing and singing party at Duen City Landmark. 2014 01 Euro May 3, GEM XXX World Tour Macau, May 10, GEM XXX World Tour FTSO, 16 Euro May 17, GEM XXX World Tour Beijing, May 24, GEM XXX World Tour Wuhan, May 31, GEM XXX World Tour Changsha, June 28, GEM XXX World Tour Shenzhen, 4 Euro July 7, GEM XXX World Tour Shanghai, 11 Euro July 12, GEM XXX World Tour Hangzhou, July 17, GEM XXX World Tour Xi'an, July 19, GEM XXX World Tour Harbin, July 23, GEM XXX World Tour Dalian. July 26, GEM XXX World Tour Tianjin, July 31, GEM XXX World Tour Xiamen, August 2, GEM XXX World Tour Zhengzhou, August 5, GEM XXX World Tour Perth, August 7, GEM XXX World Tour Sydney, August 9, GEM XXX World Tour Melbourne, August 11, GEM XXX World Tour Auckland, October 10, GEM XXX World Tour Shenyang, 17 Euro October 19, GEM XXX World Tour Guangzhou, October 25, GEM XXX World Tour Xiongde, November 1, GEM XXX World Tour Quanzhou, November 8, GEM XXX World Tour Nanjing, November 22, GEM XXX World Tour Nanning. November 29, GEM XXX World Tour Nankang, December 6, GEM XXX World Tour Jinan. 2015 14 Euro January 18, GEM XXX World Tour Hong Kong, 23 Euro January 24, GEM XXX World Tour Malaysia, 30 Euro February 1, GEM XXX World Tour Singapore, February 21, GEM XXX World Tour USA, Las Vegas, 28 Euro March 1, GEM XXX World Tour USA, Connecticut, March 12, GEM XXX World Tour Taiwan, Taipei, March 14, GEM XXX World Tour Thailand, Bangkok, 23 Euro October 24, GEM XXX World Tour Malaysia, Pahang, November 3, GEM XXX World Tour Vancouver, Canada, November 11, GEM XXX World Tour Toronto, Canada, November 18, GEM XXX World Tour Chicago, Illinois, November 22, GEM XXX World Tour UK, London. Awards 2008 Awards Yahoo! Buzz Awards New Influence Female Singer 2008, E-Degree IAC, Metro Radio Hits Music Awards Presentation, Music World Newcomer Composing Singer 2008, Manhattan IDOIC 2 Female Newcomer Singer a Euro Gold, AAAE Squared Best Newcomer a Euro Silver, AAAOA Squared Best Female Newcomer a Euro Gold, PM Magazine Best New Female Vocal Performance, U Channel U Choice Best Female Newcomer a Euro Gold, U Channel U Choice Top 10 Songs a Euro, Where Did You Go, Canadian Hit Chinese Music Chart a Euro Most Favored Female New Artist, IFPI Hong Kong Sales Award a Euro Best New Female New Artist 2009 Awards AOA Squared First Round a Euro, Where Did You Go, Guangzhou Chinese Music Festival a Euro Fans Favorite Female Singer, Yes. Idol 2009 Hong Kong General Idol Election a Euro The Most Popular Rising Idol, E-Degree Mandarin Awards a Euro Metro Broadcast New Mandarin Singer, AOA Squared Third Round a Euro Game Over, TVB8 The World's Favorite Cantonese Song a Euro, Where Did You Go, E-Degree IAC, Metro Radio Hits Music Awards Presentation, Original Song a Euro AINY, E-Degree IAC, Metro Radio Hits Music Awards Presentation, Deductive Award, E-Degree IAC, Metro Radio Hits Music Awards Presentation, AA Degree EIQD. AC Excellence Award a Euro Silver, AAAOA Squared Excellence Award a Euro Gold, AAAE Squared Outstanding Singer Award, AAAE Squared Most Improvement Award a Euro Gold, Canada Hit Nationwide's Top 10 Most Respected Cantonese Songs a Euro All About You KKBOX Digital Music Billboard a Euro Hong Kong Most Popular Singer Award, IFPI Hong Kong Sales Award a Euro Top 10 Best-Selling Album 18 a Euro IFPI Hong Kong Sales Award a Euro Top 10 Best-Selling Artist 2010 Awards E-Degree IAC ECCE 1/4 carat to the first AAA Euro Metro Award Show a Euro Best Performance, E-Degree IAC EA Permil Micro a 1/2 OAOE Permil AAA Euro Metro Award Show a Euro Best Singer-Songwriter, E-Degree IAC EE Squared AA Euro Metro Award Show a Euro Best Song Good to Be Bud a Euro E-Degree IAE Asher EE Squared a Euro Shay. INYI 1/4 a 1/2 I 1/4 Permil a Euro Metro Mandarin Music Award Show a Euro Best Song AINY a Euro E-Degree IE Pound EOCEO Euro EE Cubed CSH a 4 EOE Permil a Euro Metro Radio High School Research a Euro The Most Popular Female Singer in Hong Kong, EA plus or minus a Wishy 1/4 E. A Asher A 2010 I 1/4 EO Euro CAA 4 EOE Permil a Euro Ming Pao Magazine 2010 a Euro Most Outstanding Female Artist, C33 a plus or minus AAAE Squared I 1/4 a section Euro E Micron EOAOE Permil AAA Euro RTHK Top 10 Golden Chinese Songs Award a Euro Outstanding Pop Artist, C33 a plus or minus AAAE Squared I 1/4 AAE Squared AA Euro RTHK Top 10 Golden Chinese Songs Award a Euro 10 Best Get Over Yao a Euro AOA Squared a section Euro ECAOE I 1/4 A. Eurosh Good to Be Bad, a Euro TVB Music Award Fall Season Best Song a Euro Good to Be Bad, AAAOA Squared ECACA Euro AAEC 3/4 AA Euro Top 10 TVB Music Award a Euro Outstanding Artist, a 1 Florin EOE Squared EONEA a Euro or Degree a Euro AAOE Permil AA Euro Global Chinese Music Billboard a Euro Outstanding Artist, a Euro Shio a Euro EO Euro OE a Degree E. Paragraph of Florence C. I 1/4 E Unregistered Trademark E a Euro I 1/4 Permil Sprite Music Chart a Euro My Favorite Artist, a Euro Shio a Euro E Pound EE 1/4 C a Euro Sprite Music Chart a Euro Most Outstanding Artist 2011 Awards IFPI Unregistered Trademark E a plus or minus E Permil ACIFPI Hong Kong Sales Award a Euro Top 10 Best Selling Album a Euro Shmai Secret a Euro IFPI Unregistered Trademark E a plus or minus E Permil ACIFPI Hong Kong Sales Award a Euro Most Downloaded Song a Euro Shay. INY a Euro, AEI Cubed to the first AEA a Euro AE 1/4 carat to the first EOE Permil, AEI Cubed to the first AEA a Euro Euro a 1/2 Cubed AEA Permil Micro a 1/2 OAOE Permil, E-Degree IAH Metro Mandarin Music Award Show a Euro Most Popular Album a Euro Shmai Secret a Euro, E-Degree IAH Metro Mandarin Music Award Show a Euro Best Female Singer, E-Degree IE Pound EE. OCEO Euro EE Cubed CSH a 4 EOE Permil a Euro Metro Radio High School Research a Euro The Most Popular Female Singer in Hong Kong, EEE squared CA section Euro AC cent Y, EEE squared CA section Euro E 1/4 carat to the first of 4 EOE per mil, Ash squared EO Eka Euro E squared EEA carat squared micron EE squared C Ash squared EO Eka Euro E squared EEAE paragraph she C. 3/4 ACE 1/4 Y cubed EAEA Euro R to the first AAE squared CA Euro Shawaiic Florence CSHC degree Euro, EE 1/4 Y cubed EAEA Euro R to the first A Euro EA 4 EOE per mil AA 1/4 E degree IACE CAC 2011 Metro Radio Hits Music Awards presentation A Euro Best Female Singer, E degree IACEC. AC 2011 Metro Radio Hits Music Awards presentation A Euro Best Stage Performance, C34 A plus or minus AAAE squared RTHK Top 10 Golden Chinese Songs Award A Euro Top 10 Popular Singers, C34 A plus or minus AAAE squared RTHK Top 10 Golden Chinese Songs Award A Euro Best Mandarin Pop Song Silver A Euro Shmai Secreta Euro, C34 A plus or minus AAAE squared RTHK Top 10 Golden Chinese Songs Award A Euro Best Pop Song Composer. 2012 Awards E degree IANI Asher CC Metro Mandarin Music Award Show A Euro Best Mandarin Song A Euro Show Boy Euro, E degree IANI Asher CC Metro Mandarin Music Award Show A Euro Best Female Singer, E degree IANI Asher CC Metro Mandarin Music Award Show A Euro Singer of the Year, E degree IACECC Metro Radio Hits Music Awards presentation A Euro Best Album A Euro Shkspasida Euro, E degree IACECC Metro Radio Hits Music Awards presentation A Euro Song of the Year A Euro Someday I'll Fly Euro, E degree IACECC Metro Radio Hits Music Awards presentation A Euro Best Female Singer, A EOA squared A section Euro ECAOA TVB Music Award Fall Season Best Song A Euro What Have You Done Euro, TVB 8 E squared EOA CAC Golden Melody Song A Euro Oh Boy Euro, TVB 8 E squared EOA CAC Best Singer Songwriter, AAAOA squared ECAC Top 10 TVB Music Award A Euro Top 10 Best Songs A Euro What Have You Done Euro, AAAOA squared ECAC Top 10 TVB Music Award A Euro Most Popular Singer-Songwriter, AAAE squared ECI cubed EO Florin RTHK Top 10 Golden Chinese Songs Award A Euro Top 10 Popular Singers, AAAE squared ECI cubed EO Florin RTHK Top 10 Golden Chinese Songs Award A Euro Top 10 Best Songs A Euro What Have You Done Euro, AAAE squared EC. I cubed EO Florin RTHK Top 10 Golden Chinese Songs Award A Euro Lyrics Writer Award, Yahoo! A degree EC 2012 A Euro Top 10 Hit Songs A Euro What Have You Done Euro, Yahoo! A degree EC 2012 A Euro Top 10 Hit Albums A Euro Shkspasida Euro, Ashia E cubed Tita EOE squared EONEA A YOOYA 4 EOE per mil, Ashia E cubed Tita EOE squared EONEA A YOOYA EOE squared A Euro Someday I'll Fly Euro, SINA Music C A pound E degree EOE CC SINA Music A Euro Top 20 Most Airplayed Songs A Euro Someday I'll Fly Euro, SINA Music C A pound E degree EOE CC SINA Music A Euro Best Online Promotion Singer, SINA Music C A pound E degree EOE CC SINA Music A Euro Female Singer-Songwriter Award, IFPI Unregistered Trademark EA plus or minus E per mil ACAC 2012 A Euro Top 10 Best-Selling Albums A Euro Shkspasida Euro, IFPI Unregistered Trademark EA plus or minus E per mil ACAC 2012 A Euro Best-Selling Mandarin Album of the Year A Euro Shkspasida Euro, IFPI Unregistered Trademark EA plus or minus E per mil ACAC 2012 A Euro Top 10 Best-Selling Hong Kong Singers, IFPI Unregistered Trademark EA plus or minus E per mil ACAC 2012 A Euro Best-Selling Hong Kong Female Singer of the Year, EA 1/4 E, AAAEC 3/4 CECAC 2012 I cubed AAAEC 3/4 A 4 EOE per mil. 2013 Awards C24 A plus or minus EE squared C Taiwan Golden Melody Award A Euro nominated Best Female Singer, E Degree Iani Asher CC 2013 Metro Mandarin Music Award Show a Euro Best Female Singer, E Degree Iani Asher CC 2013 Metro Mandarin Music Award Show a Euro Best Mandarin Song a Euro Shah 1/2 RSCCOE per mil a Euro, E Degree Iani Asher CC 2013 Metro Mandarin Music Award Show a Euro Singer of the Year, E Degree Iani Asher C. 2013 Metro Mandarin Music Award Show a Euro Best Composer a Euro She 1/2 E a 1/4 CSHE Registered Trademark E a Euro I 1/4 with Lupo Groenegi 1/4 per mil, E Degree IACECC Metro Radio Hits Music Awards Presentation a Euro Most Airplayed Singer of the Year, 2013 Yahoo! Buzz Award a Euro Most Hit MV a Euro Shah Paragraph C 3/4 a Euro, 2013 Yahoo! Buzz Award a Euro Most Hit Concert a Euro G. EMXXX Live ACO E 1/4 A plus or minus EO Florin a Euro, 2013 Yahoo! Buzz Award a Euro Most Hit Mandarin Song a Euro Shah 1/2 RSCCOE per mil a Euro. 2014 Awards 2014 Kids' Choice Awards a Euro Favorite Asian Act, 2014 EOE per mil IMA Singer Season 2 a Euro First Runner-Up. 2014 iCubed EE2 EA a Euro Most Popular Hong Kong Female Artists, 2014 iCubed E Degree in Utah a Euro Best Hong Kong Female Artist, 2014 E Degree Iani Asher CC Metro Mandarin Music Award Show a Euro Best World Stage Awards, 2014 E Degree IACECC Metro Radio Hits Music Awards Presentation. A Euro Song of the Year a Euro Shaoui a 1/2 a Euro, 2014 E Degree IACECC Metro Radio Hits Music Awards Presentation a Euro Artist of the Year, 2014 E Degree IACECC Metro Radio Hits Music Awards Presentation a Euro Best International Artist, 2014 E Degree IACECC Metro Radio Hits Music Awards Presentation a Euro Best World Stage Awards, 2014 AAAE2 ECI Cubed EO Florin RTHK Top 10 Golden Chinese Songs Award a Euro Best Mandarin Pop Song a Euro Shah Paragraph C 3/4 a Euro, 2014 Asia Magai Music Awards a Euro Most Popular Female Artists, 2014 Asia Magai Music Awards Most Downloaded Song of the Year a Euro She Cubed Squared Euro, 2014 Asia Magai Music Awards Top 10 Most Popular Song of the Year a Euro She INYA Euro, 2014 EOACC A Sprite Music Awards 2014 a Euro Best Female Singer Award. 2015 Awards 2015 CAA plus or minus KKBOXEE2 EOE to the first OE Registered Trademark a Euro Best Cantonese Artist, 2015 CAOE plus or minus QQEY Cubed EA a Cubed Degree A QQ Music Chart a Euro Best Hong Kong Artist, 2015 CAOE plus or minus QQEY Cubed EA a Cubed Degree A QQ Music Chart a Euro Pop Searched Song a Euro She Cubed Squared, Bubble, a Euro, 2015 CAOE plus or minus QQEY Cubed E. A Cubed Degree A QQ Music Chart a Euro Best Soundtrack a Euro Shah 3/4 OEIO Florence CONER Euro, 2015 CAAA plus or minus iCubed EE2 EOE to the first AAA Euro Best Pop Artist, 2015 CAAA plus or minus iCubed EE2 EOE to the first AAA Euro Best Concert, 2015 IFPI Unregistered Trademark EA plus or minus E per mil ACIFPI Hong Kong Sales Award a Euro Top 10 Best-Selling Songs a Euro Shah 1/2 RSCCOE per mil a Euro, 2015 E Degree Iani Asher CC Metro Mandarin Music Award Show, E Degree Iani Asher 1 Florin EO Euro EOE2 Favorite Mandarin Song a Euro Shah Currency Shi Florin 1/2 EON X Euro E Micron Long Distance Euro, 2015 E Degree Iani Asher CC Metro Mandarin Music Award Show, E Degree Iani Asher to the first EOE2 Song of the Year a Euro Shah Currency Shi Florin 1/2 EON X Euro E Micro a Euro, 2015 E Degree Iani Asher CC Metro Mandarin Music Award Show, E Degree Iani Asher to the first EOE per mil Artist of the Year, 2015 E Degree Iani Asher CC Metro Mandarin Music Award Show, E Degree Iani Asher 1 Florin EO Euro EEA Degree AC Best World Stage, 2015 E-Degree Ayani Asher CC Metro Mandarin Music Award Show, E-Degree Ayani Asher 1 Florin EO Euroa, EEE Cube Day. Degree Shiuri Permel AC Favorite Artist. Ambassador. 2009 Famine 30 Euro Hunger Angel, Hong Kong Children's Storytelling Competition Euro Cheering Ambassador, The Sun Project Euro Sun Girl, All Hong Kong Secondary Schools Dancing Competition Euro Dancing Ambassador. 2010 Cervical Cancer Union Euro Ambassador to Prevent Cervical Cancer, Disneyland Euro Tracking Stitch Ambassador, Hong Kong Youth Translation Competition Euro Publicity Ambassador, Project Kaizu Euro Youth Ambassador, Towaga's Euro Low Carbon Ambassador. 2011, 2012 and 2013 Changing Young Lives Foundation Euro Youth Ambassador, Asia Television Limited Outstanding Hong Kong Figures 2012 Euro Ambassador, WWF HK Earth Hour Euro Ambassador, Shark Savers HK Euro Ambassador. 2014 and 2015 XCOR Aerospace, 2014, a Euro Ambassador, Maybelline a Euro Ambassador, Dove, 2014, a Euro Ambassador, TAG her a Euro Ambassador, Cervical Cancer Union a Euro Ambassador to Prevent Cervical Cancer. References. External links, official website, GEM Weibo.